Why 96% of traders fail and what to do about it. I write about trading and trading psychology on my spare time for almost 10 years now. Every year I see newcomers to the game, with majority of them leaving the arena financially crippled, and many with PTSD to deal with for the rest of their lives. No one in the financial industry really questioned the reasons behind this issue. Everyone blames the newcomers for being ill-prepared, too naive, or even not determined enough. Well, my many years of working with traders tells me otherwise, and it is the big secret you need to know before you even think about trading as a way of making side money or building a career. Classic trader mentality. The famous successful traders that we get to know from books and media over the past few decades all share similar extreme character traits that normal people simply do not have. For example, a person may have above average conscientiousness according to the Big Five personality system, but the well-known successful traders are more likely to be in the top 90% of such measurement. And we are not talking about just one character trait here. You need certain combinations of these traits to make the person suitable for the classic approach to trading education, which is try and error with key information always withheld, plus the uncertainty nature of the markets that require a special emotional quality to feel comfortable living with uncertainty. Yet, people from all walks of life walk into this game after reading about it somewhere that it is a path to success that does not require a lot of higher education. Little did they know that the path they have chosen is a near guarantee of failure because they are not compatible with the education system in place. The system retail traders having access to is a hack at best, because even major financial institutions have not put together any system that really works for normal people. They either handpick the ones with the right psychological profile to train from the beginning, or let the natural selection process doing the job to eliminate the applicants quickly based on their performances. Pareto principle applies here. So what really happens is that when you throw a bunch of people into a boot camp or stress-filled environment, in this particular case, trading or day trading financial markets, the Pareto principle applies. What it means is that only 20% of these participants will see some sort of good results thanks to their compatibility with the classic approach to trader training or education process. Notice that it is not true at all these 20% of the participants are better traders. It is just that they are more compatible with the training, elimination process that is thrown at them. The rest of the participants getting nowhere are shamed for not able to trade. That in turn makes some of them trying even harder to make it work, to prove they can do it too. However, they are putting their energy on the wrong pathway altogether. Years of struggle and sense of defeat are common outcomes caused by this process. Just think of swimming. How many people can learn to swim by being thrown into the water without assistance and guidance? This is the kind of education you see everywhere when trading is the subject. No matter what these so-called trading strategy or secret method you see out there claiming how superior they are, the core of them all are still ambiguous with strong requirement from the same kind of psychological profile for the students to succeed. Not everyone in that 20% are doing fine either. Those 20% that I mentioned above do not necessarily doing much better either, because many of them are just mildly compatible with the education process. Pareto principle applies again, that only 20% of this group of people would be fully compatible with the classic learning paradigm on trading. Hence, it is really just 4% of all the participants that get most of the benefit from the learning process in becoming successful traders. So what happens to those 16% of traders who are at a certain degree of success from the learning process? Well, as a start, they suffer psychologically all the time from their trading. They can perform, but they are also stressed out due to their psychological incompatibilities. Some others do well in trading, yet at the same time becoming easily irritated and burst into anger both at work and also at home with their families. And then there are also those who need to use substance, from alcohol to various kinds of drugs, to numb their anxiety both during their trading and also outside of trading. Classic learning paradigm for trading is a path of self-destruction for normal people. The costs and consequences are too high to ignore. With all these negative impacts resulted from trading for both the 80% that are incompatible with the classic approach to trading and the 16% who are partially compatible, we have to question fundamentally why anyone in their right minds would approach trading this way. That's why for years I have been an advocate of telling people to think very seriously before even trying to learn trading through this classic approach, which was really the only thing available out there. But human competitiveness always gets into people's mind and drives them to jump into the game. There is also the ignorance bias, for which many people underestimate the difficulties of the process while overestimating their ability in being able to produce any good results at all from going through the process. I guess we cannot blame anyone for trying, since trading is such a sexy activity with huge profit potential comparing to most other businesses and careers. In addition to the initial lure that gets people hooked onto trading, there is also the sunk cost bias that keeps many aspiring traders from leaving the game after significant losses of the money they have. What they do not realize is that they are really gambling away more money as they continue to approach trading the same way, yet expecting a different outcome. It is really time for people to wake up from this nightmare-ish ecosystem of trading education. I have seen enough people being hurt in the process. I think it is time telling everyone to really pay attention to this deep-rooted issue. We can do better than this. There is a different path that works for majority of the 96%. And this is why I'm writing this. There's a better way to approach trading education that can enable more people to become profitable, that also eliminates or minimizes the negative impacts from the learning process. Essentially, we can structure trading education in such a way to remove the stupid, gung-ho, extreme competitive beliefs from trading altogether. After all, the goal of trading is to make money, not feeding your ego or whatever satisfaction you are seeking. It may not be possible to learn trading through a completely different paradigm, say 5 to 10 years ago. Back then, the technology was not as mature as now. With the current form of internet, we can easily deliver online courses and training materials to enable aspiring traders to learn trading in a way that can ensure success for the majority of the participants, not just that 4%. I plan to write this as a series to outline what I think is the better pathway to learn trading. It is a new paradigm to approach trading altogether. If this new paradigm takes over the traditional approach in coming years, my mission is accomplished. The best thing is that what I propose does not require everyone to learn from me or buy anything from me. That's not the point. Traders can utilize materials available online to structure their learning properly so that they can see the breakthrough they deserve. End note. I plan to write about this for a long time, yet due to commitments in my various obligations, I just could not squeeze the time out from an already overstretched schedule. But after my trip to Asia and several correspondence with some traders who are stuck in their situations, I think I can no longer delay this anymore. I can always cut a couple of hours of my sleep here and there